Today I am with the founder and a few members of the Kings United dance crew who have just been crowned world champions at World of dance competition. So first of all, congratulations on that big win, guys. How did you feel like when your name was announced as the champions?
Of course, it was it was an amazing feeling, and when our name was about to announce, we knew that once it's announced, our life is going to change.
We went into flashback of all the struggles and pain which took us to reach here so far. All the sacrifices which each and every crew member had made. It's still unexpressible for us.
This is for the first time for us that we have fan base all over the world.
Yeah, so I've read that you've started your journey from Nala Supara and you've made it all the way to World of Dance. So as you said, people have left their jobs and studies. I'm sure it must have been a painful struggle for all of you for 10 years. How was that like?
If we rewind our life and if we see ourselves in 2008, 2009 from the small gully of Vasai Nala Supara, and that time no one knew who we are. You know, we were a very fresh face with a dream that we want to become a known dancer, that's all. We have faced a lot of issues related to money, related to support from family, like for being together for so long, all these issues, because it's very difficult to, you know, sustain a team for this long. But yeah, we had that bond and we had that strong vision, that a common goal that we want to work together. Whatever we want to achieve, we'll do it together.
He has been responsible for keeping the crew together for the past 10 years, and it's all because of him that we were able to achieve our dream World of Dance title. So all thanks to our choreographer.
So I'm sure you've gone through intense practice sessions and warm-up sessions, but I've seen a video where everybody was practicing and you guys are just chilling around playing PUBG and stuff on your phone.
That's because we have such an experience, we have been doing things, we have been competing since years and years. So we are pretty confident when it comes to competition that yeah, we will be standing somewhere in top contestants. And initially it was like people thought that we might be some underdogs from some small city, and they'll just come and in the qualifiers they'll be eliminated. So people used to see us like that because we never used to do a proper warm-ups, and in the first performance itself we were the top scorer with a 97.7 score. So that time everyone was like, who are these people and from where they came? When we used to go for a show like or the final performance, the entire production team and all the contestants, they all used to sit together and watch what they are bringing this time.
And even in the first performance, only in the qualifiers, we received a shoes from JLo. It was actually considered as a sign of respect.
Obviously, everybody who sees your performance, every day, every performance has something unique. Like some stunts that I've never seen before. Aren't you guys scared of like hurting people or falling on stage?
No, it's about experience. You know, if we would have been just 1 or 2 years together, then there would have been a thought in our head that whether this routine or whether this trick would work or no. But we have such kind of experience and such kind of a trust with each other, so we know what things will work on which stage.
Again, in a video I had seen that two of your dancers had just got injured before a few duels. Yeah. So what went into your head at that time, and two of your flippers?
So injury was the thing that was throughout the season with us. Like only the first round went very smooth, and in duels it was like two of our flippers got injured, and literally in duels they were limping and they went on stage. They performed, they got 99.3 and they were limping and they came down. You know, their ankle was twisted.
So in the history of World of Dance, I don't think anybody's got a high scoring like you did. So what does that feel like when they gave you like 100 points, all three judges on stage? You just sit. How was that feeling?
Yeah, no one has got a winning score of 100. So winning score of 100, getting a winning score, that too 100 is something that we wanted after divisional, because in the divisional we got 200s and 199. So our next target was that we will win this championship, and that too with a perfect score. So we had that target in our mind.
So in a country like India, where like people think about log kya kahenge a lot, and like dancing is a very unconventional form of thing to get into. So how were your family support when you started off?
Initially, of course, the time we belonged to, there was no smartphones, and no internet. We didn't no social media. Nothing was there. There was no opportunities. There was no reality shows. There was only one show, Boogie Woogie. That's all.
Yeah.
And that used to come for half an hour in a week. Parents, of course, were against it. No, none of the parents were supporting initially. But after the reality shows came into picture in India, then we started doing few reality shows. We won Boogie Woogie. We won Entertainment के लिए कुछ भी करेगा. We won India's Got Talent. So over a time, they started understanding that these people wants to pursue career in this. So they started, supporting.
You've won $1 million US. That's a lot of money. So what do you plan on doing with it in the future?
Obviously, we are going to fulfill our dreams. Each and every individual member, almost 80 to 90% of them, had a dream of buying houses and many other dreams. But buying a house was one of the important dreams we actually dreamt of. And finally, $1 million, if you consider Indian currency, is actually 7.5 crores. So obviously, with this money, each and every member will be able to buy a house of their own where they be able to live with their parents. Some of them are planning to gift it to their parents.
The people who are planning to buy houses, they are just 20, 21 years old. So at such a young age, they have a dream of buying a house and gifting it to their parents. So that's how the kings are.
Yeah.
They dream big, so that that's why we are here as a world champions.
So one small request. I've been dancing since school. I'd love it if you could teach me a few steps, a few hip hop steps, anything.
Okay, we'll teach you a simple.
Yeah. I can't do a Kings United kind of a thing anyway.